In case you missed all that there, guys, hi there. They tried to give themselves all kinds of goodies and shit, and it didn't work. Do you know what? One day, if it happens, if you guys see it and go, shit, fuck! Like, I'll actually give you whatever is said. Okay?
We did that one time. I gave you guys inspirational time because I didn't get the cash and prizes though.
Yeah.
I was too slow for that one.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to session 44 of To the Skies. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on YouTube and Twitch. And with me today, we've got my lovely cast. We have got Stories from the Roses, we've got Johnny Deadman, and we've got Wingle the Wizard. Wop, wop, wop. This is part 2 of our little dungeon delving extravaganza in order to find a powerful weapon. We have Jericho and Wingo also playing the amazing Jericho. Myself, I will be piloting an NPC. The party has chosen to come with them by the name of Teddy. Teddy is...
Not an NPC, he is my husband and we love him.
Yeah.
Yes, so he's an NPC who also happens to be Jericho's husband.
He's not NPC, he is mine, M-I-N-E.
A mine PC, so an NPC.
So I'm playing Teddy. Feels wrong to say that as the DM. And we have Will and Jess who are playing 2 temporary characters for the sake of a party split dynamic that would be quite fun to work. So we have Jess playing... I can't. We have Jess playing Aurora, and that's all I can say at this point in time because it's just too much. You have to see it. And then we have Will, who is going to be coming in and joining us with his character very soon.
So excited.
Oh dear God! I will apologise. I think I'm coming down with a cold, so I'm not bad. I've got a wee bit of the sniffles. So if you hear me going a fair bit, I do apologise. There's only so much I can do. When we left off, I don't know why I'm about to say what happened. That's not how we do it here at World Tree Quests. Guys, what the fuck happened last session? Fuck
Yes,
you,
but in Aurora's voice.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
wait.
so last time we all decided that we were going to go the furthest west northeast that we could possibly go. And so we were just swimming along, doing our thing. And we got to this archipelago and we were like, oh my goodness, there were things from the apocalypse here. And we had a choice to go on land or to go underwater. And we're all underwater people here. So we were like swimming on down. And let's see. And Paco was like, have fun, guys. And he did a little wave. He was great. And we got into the dungeon after Teddy did some really awesome divine sense. And he was really cool about it. And we got to see all these beautiful mosaics that were like waves. And it was really chill. And we got to a room after going through some doors that had really nice abyssal on it that I could read. Because I was the only one who has abyssal right now. And we met just this fun little guy stuck in a gem. And he was like, oh my goodness, you could help me. And we thought, we could. And so we decided that we were going to help him. He was going to give us some psychic protection. And so we were just going along. And we went into a room because we had to go find this priest's quarters. And there were these monks. And their brains were still round. And they were like, you can't go further. And Jericho was like, I'm a mama on a mission. And so then we started fighting. And that's where we left off.
Forgot the part where we became a polycule?
Oh, that's right. And I called her Babe because she was really cool.
Me and Teddy both agreed that Aurora is now part of the group. We'll explain this to Fergus later.
The thing
you
is,
just tell him I'm the cool aunt.
The thing is, though, within deep sea elven culture, polyamory is the norm. So,
here you go.
Fergus is probably already aware of this kind of thing potentially happening. But anyway, we left off when we were in the middle of combat. We were going into round 2 of combat. But just allow me to pull up the specificities of the enemies you're fighting. Okay, so as a reminder, 2 of the psychic echoes have been dealt with. Well, I'm going to bring you in soon, so don't worry, okay?
I'm ready.
Soon, buddy. Right, cool. Just be ready for my signal. With that, we go right back into it. At the top of initiative order, Aurora with Teddy on deck. So as a reminder, there are still currently 10 of them around you. They are all of them within... They can be hit in melee by at least one person in the party, but some of them can only be hit by yourself and Jericho. So some of them are 10 feet away, some of them are 5 feet away. Okay? Within the 5 feet range, you have 3, 12, 9, 11, and 8. Everybody else within 10 feet. Okay?
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and hit number 8 because that seems like a topical number for me.
Did get a hydrate, guys?
Oh, I don't have my water with me.
Drinks and shit.
I drank the air.
I'm going to actually go and fill up some water because I should be drinking more water today. I've got wireless, so I've got wireless, so I can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna punch at this guy twice. Okay, on both those. How much do I add?
You have advantage because flanking?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that first one will hit because that's a 21, and these guys have 17 AC, right?
Uh-huh.
And next one will also hit. Yeah, hit twice.
Boom, boom.
Where are my dice? Okay. First attack. I rolled garbage. Okay, that one was a little bit better. Okay.
And you know what? Let's just do a little flurry of blows. You know? Why not?
So it can be said that I don't hydrate. Here we go.
There we go.
How do you people drink this stuff? Ugh.
It's so good for you.
It doesn't taste remotely like Iron Brew.
So the first 2 attacks that I did hit for 22 damage,
Fantastic.
and then I'm doing flurry blows to do 2 more hits.
Do it.
That's a 29, so that one will hit, and 23. So I think those will hit as well.
All of those will hit.
Eee! Okay. Jeez, I am rolling awful. Okay, that will be an additional 14.
An additional 14.
So total 36 to number 8.
Okay. What was the divvy out of damage there? Was any of it necrotic or psychic?
Nope, it was just her magic fists. Her
Just
magical
fists.
fists.
We love a magical fist.
Would number
It's gonna-
8 be within 5 feet of me?
Number 8 is within 5 feet of you, yes.
Can I use my sentinel attack?
They
Sentinel-
weren't attacking me. Sentinel is if like
Oh,
they
I
attacked
can't.
me.
I know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm smart.
Something hit something, and I want to hit something.
That's so valid.
That's how you play D&D.
Ha, ha, ha. Sentinel is when somebody hits you. Anybody within melee range of you can make an attack of opportunity on them. Okie dokie, is that everything for you, Aurora?
Mm-hmm. And she'll just look at Teddy and be like, take it away, bub.
Okie dokie, that's certainly a
He's
sentence.
next in line, right?
He is, yeah. Teddy's going to come in on the next one. And I'm going to use, I specifically bought dice because they reminded me of Teddy.
Oh, but he's an NPC though. But he's an
I have
NPC.
dice. I have dice for all my NPCs. Okay.
What's his dice? What does his dice look like? What do my hubby's dice look like?
Right. So let me explain. Right. So obviously, as we know, Teddy's taken a bit of a learning from his wife on how good throwing things can be sometimes. Although he doesn't do it quite to the level of skill that his wife does. But he does it through, manipulating soul and psionic energy. He's a soul knife rogue, as well as an Oath of Devotion paladin. And I was at one of the local game stores in Glasgow. Lovely little place called Geekaboo. If you're ever in Glasgow, go there. They have awesome dice. And I found these dice that are teal, which is my favourite fucking colour ever. But they're swirly, so they kind of look a little... Hold on, to put the light a little dimmer. A little oceanic and a little kind of... Ooh.
Those are perfect for him.
I also found dice for the, a fight that's in this as well, but I'll show you them later. So yeah, let's get rolling for Teddy. Teddy's going to take that trident he has, and he is going to, as you do the whole, take it away, babe. He is going to, because we're talking 360-degree combat here. He is going to push off of a piece of the ground debris at his feet, swim up and over. He will trigger 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh no.
Any dice, because I'm not going to make the first. I'm not going to make the first dice roll with these dice against for somebody that isn't Teddy. So let me grab these and just make a quick rolly roll. The first one is a 13 on the die, which is 18 total, which doesn't hit. And the second one's a 5 on the die, which is not going to hit at all. Nope. And nope, none of them hit. As he vaults over, and he's going to bring the trident down, and he's going to swing the trident almost like it's a club, so that it arcs round. And as you've struck this guy twice, or this psionic echo, as it kind of peels back from the arch of its back, his trident is going to swing right into the point of curvature of the spine. And that's going to be his first attack, so let's get her done. That's a 15 on the die, plus a 14 in total to attack with the trident, and that's going to be a total of 29 to hit. You are within 5 feet. So here's how the damage is going to go up. He's going to deal 1d8. He's swinging, to be specific, he's swinging one-handed with this one, so that's why it's 1d8 this time. He also gets an additional d8 of cold damage, which is because of his trident, so let's grab a wee d8 there. And then he gets his the stabby thing. Sneak attack. I forgot.
I was like, piercing damage?
No, sneak attack. And again, to be very clear, this particular trident is something I designed specifically for this NPC, so it does have the capabilities that meet the requirements for sneak attack. Because it's fun, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, DMs get to have fun as well. So he's also going to do 3d6 of damage.
Heck yeah.
On the sneak attack.
You're allowed
So-
to do it when you're going against your own monsters with it. That's
I know,
okay.
right? If I decide that he gets to one-shot everything in this dungeon, I'm God, okay? I can fucking
yeah.
do it. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 16 on the damage from the trident. And then it's going to be, not the greatest, it's going to be 3 additional cold damage.
It's not bad though.
Every
We
little
have
bit counts.
a 5, and a 6. So 16 plus 3 makes 19, plus 10 makes 29, plus 6 makes a total of 35. So 35 altogether damage, doesn't have to be split up because no resistance is triggered.
Nice.
And number 8 is going to get taken out of the equation.
Yay!
As he lands, he is going to... I think this would be quite fun. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's a risk, but I'm going to do it. Wingo, he's going to look at one of them nearby you, and he is going to heft the trident,
Oh, you throw it?
and he's going to launch the trident. It's plus 14 to hit on that one. Okie dokie. 8 plus 14, 22. 22 will hit. So, from your perception, Wingo, you just see this trident right into the one in front of you, who is going to be number 12. Right into their side. Because it's a magic trident, it sticks in their psionically reverberative bodies, and you can actually see, like, it's like sound waves on them at the points where the psionic echo of them is interrupted. That is 2 plus 6 is 8 piercing damage, plus an additional 7 cold damage. 8 plus 7 is a total of 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 15.
Nice.
And that's all he can do. He's then gonna yell to you, Wingo, and he's gonna go, yeah, if you want, you can use that.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And no, I'm not gonna have him bonus action because I want to be able to keep something for that. So that is going to be Teddy done. He is one of my favourite NPCs. I'm going to be very honest about that. He is. He's very
He's so wonderful. A happy little himbo.
Love him.
I'll share him with you.
He was just a guy
Right.
who really, really liked his wife. That's the legitimate.
I feel like how Teddy and Jericho met was Jericho saw Teddy, said, "Yep," and that was it. You'll do.
They just walked up to him and was like, "Hey, so I've decided, like, you're it," and he was like, "Okay."
And it was very much I'm going to change your life, and by that I mean I'm going to be your entire life.
I love that so much.
Oh man, I love them. I really do love them. They're so cute.
They're my first married couple, and I love it.
So cute.
It's like if Salt Bay was actually good at something. Okay. So they're going to take their shots now. Okay, so we are going to go number 3 on Aurora. Number 12 is going to hit Jericho because it's right next to you, and then and then we'll take it from there. So number 3, come for yourself, Aurora.
Is 3 within 5 feet of me? Because if she hits Aurora, then I can do Sentinel attack.
Yes.
Okay. I know how to play my character.
I can do the thing. Oh. Hold on, D&D Beyond is doing a thing.
Don't do that, D&D.
Uno momento, por favor.
Si, senor.
I'm just refreshing the page. I mean, that was if I'm going to do some real intense shit. Just refreshing.
I'm going
That's all I'm doing. I'm just refreshing the page.
That's so
There
fair.
we go.
That makes me think of the Vine where it's like hacking photosynthesis. I'm in.
Hold on, let me reroute the keyboard. Do you remember that from fucking Jurassic Park? Let me reroute the keyboard. What the fuck does that mean? Right, okay.
Need to convert it to Dvorak typing.
Oh no, this thing runs on Linux. Fuck! That's a 24 to hit you, Aurora, with the first attack.
That'll hit me.
Okay,
Then I
that is a
will
confirmed
Sentinel.
hit, so you get to Sentinel.
And does this at advantage because of flanking?
Any attack, opportunity, Sentinel, whatever. Any attack that can be made if somebody's within 5 feet. If somebody's within
It's just because I don't have the map, so I don't. I'm trying.
If somebody's within the melee range of them, you get that.
So, a 17 to hit.
17 will hit. 17 is a meets it, beats it.
Beautiful. That's with advantage. It was a 17. 24 damage.
Ooh.
So Jericho uses the Triton off the side and kind of uses it to boing herself a little bit and just kind of like over her shoulder, then comes right back, using the Triton for balance to keep her steady.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like, hey, rip the trident out. That's my person. Bang.
I called dibs, fucker.
Okay, so the 4th strike is going to go through.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Uno D8. That is going to be 6 psychic damage as they strike you. And I need you to make a dexterity. Actually, do you know what? Because they're going to attack again. So let me get all their attacks done, and then we'll go into how saving throws you need. That's probably the smarter way to do that. Their second attack is going to be the same against you. So as they strike with their fist, they spin, and they bring their other fist round to like back fist.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 22.
I'll hit.
But there's a thing. There is a thing. Because there's a really funny thing about tridents and the fact that they can be wielded one-handed. And as a paladin, he gets a fighting style and he gets protection. So
Gonna protect me?
he gonna do the he attack, he protect.
Yeah.
I want to
So
keep you, duh.
I kind of want you around. So he's going to impose disadvantage on the attack roll as his reaction.
Can we roll to see how cool Teddy looks doing this?
And you know what? Okay, cool. I'll roll it on the Teddy dice. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if it's a 1.
It's a 15. I'm gonna say it's
cool.
I'm gonna say it's fairly cool. So as the fist comes around, the second attack roll was a 5 on the dice for a total of 11. Does that hit you, Aurora?
That will not hit.
So as it spins around, Teddy just kind of like throws his arm in the way, catches the shield, and then uses the momentum of that to push the shield and spin him back round to who he's fighting. So it's almost like a spin, boing, right back round to where he was.
I feel like he should wink as he comes back.
No, it's just as he turns, the tendrils that he has instead of hair just kind of flicker in the wind, very Fabio style. Not like when the guy with the long hair comes into an animated movie and it slows down. Just it's like that as he spins back round. So spin back round and he's back into combat. The second attack against you does not hit. And number 3 does not have any key points left, therefore they can't flurry blows. We go on to number 12. Number 12 coming for you.
Did I need to make a dex save?
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck. 1 dex save, please.
Okay. So that's a 1, but for a total of 12.
Okay, well, there's no damage involved with this, so that doesn't matter. So you're not going to take critical damage on it, but for a mention for anybody that's new after the break and such, I play critical failures. So if you have to make a saving throw and it's a nat 1, it's treated like a critical hit, which means you take a whopping extra amount of damage. But in this case, there's no damage, but you are knocked prone.
Okay.
Prone underwater for me is just you are knocked to a point of like you're not upright. So in some way, shape, or form,
spinning.
you're kind of spinning around. Okay, so then it goes to them. So the first attack against you, Wingle, is going to be a dirty 20. Dirty 20 hits, cool. Second one against you is not going to hit. It's a 12.
No.
Number 12 does have key points left, so they are going to flurry blows. It's another 12.
No.
And then a 17.
No.
So only 1 hits. Great, fantastic. We love that. We fucking love that. I love when my fights don't work. So you're going to take 8 psychic damage.
You guys are giving me a headache.
So So that's 12's total turn. It's then going to go, I'm just going to put it out there right now. We've got 5, 4, 9, 11, 6, and 2. So I'm just going to get them all done right now. 5 and 4 are going to move in, and they're not going to move in. They're going to send their ranged attacks of psychic bolts towards Teddy. First one does not hit for a total of 15. Second one does not hit for a total of 16. Moving on to number 4. That will hit for a total of 21. So he's getting hit with 1. And the second one is a nat 20. So the first one is going to deal 10 psychic damage. And the second one will deal... So he's going to take a total of 25 psychic damage as both of these bolts strike into him. One hits him in the chest and kind of like knocks him back. The other one strikes him dead center in the head. And you watch as he kind of like, that is not pleasant at all. I don't like this. But yeah, total 25 damage there on Teddy Boy. Sorry, bud. Okay, we now go to number 9 and number 11. They are going to attack. I'm going to make this one random on this, so D6s. First one's coming at yourself, Aurora. Second one's coming at yourself, Jericho. That worked out fairly well. 9 and 11 have no key points left, so number 9 coming at you, Aurora, for a 15 on the first attack.
Nope.
As it leaps in, it comes over Superman punch style and goes to strike. As it misses, it lands and then it just throws the fist straight out, aiming for dead center in the chest. That is going to be a total of 24 on that one.
Ah, yeah. That'll get me.
Sucks to suck. 6 psychic damage as that one strikes into your chest. Number 11 coming round on you, Jericho. They put their hand down on the ground and they pull themselves up very capoeira style and bring their foot right down towards you.
Yes.
For a total of 17. Does not hit because the last 17 didn't hit. And then the second attack, which is as the foot comes down and you step to the side, avoid it, it comes down, they come back up and swing the elbow out. That's a 24. Lots of 17s and 24s getting handed out by
I was going to say, yeah. That is a common theme.
In all fairness, the 24s are the only ones that are fucking hitting. On that one, Jericho, you're going to take 8 psychic damage.
Not 85. Not 85.
Not 85. No, not 85. Don't type in 85. What are you doing, man?
Challenge.
And then number...
Okay. I'll bring you food.
Thank you.
And then number 6 and number 2 are going to use their ranged attacks against yourselves, respectively. Aurora, that's in that one. Second one is a 7 plus 6 for a total of 13.
No.
Psychic bolts miss you, Aurora. The second one comes in and throws their psychic bolts towards you, Jericho. The first one is a measly 10.
No.
And the second one is, we might have something. It's a new number, guys. 18.
Beats it.
Meets it. Okay.
Dang it.
That will be a total of 8 psychic damage. And with that, after that long onslaught, Jericho, it is now your turn.
Okay. I would like you to get out of my way.
I thought you were going to say
Teddy,
it was like 2
Aurora?
minutes.
Teddy, Aurora, will you clear some of these out if you don't mind? And I use my battle command to fight on, so both of them get a attack. They can use their reactions if they haven't used their reactions to make an attack, which neither of them have.
Teddy
wait,
has,
Teddy
'cause he
did.
protected.
Teddy used protect.
Well, then Aurora can still hit
Okay,
them.
I'm gonna hit somebody.
But I can do. Wait, I can do an. I don't have to do the same command for Teddy. Teddy. I have other commands. Where are my commands?
You get to do it at advantage.
So my for glory is for Aurora, and then fight on is for Teddy. will you bandage yourself up? You look a mess. And I heal him for 20.
Oofed. Okay, that ain't small bananas.
Yeah, it's a 1d10 plus your fighter level, but I can only do it once for short rests for that particular person. So until we take a short rest, I can't heal Teddy anymore. So I get 1 heal per person, basically.
Okay.
I only rolled a 16, so I didn't hit.
Dang it, Aurora!
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm doing my best.
This one that has the trident stuck in its side, I would like to finish it off, please.
Roll to hit.
Ooh. I miss with advantage.
Oh no. It's okay, I
A
missed
two-
with advantage too, so.
Yeah, 2 and a 7, so it wasn't a 17. Oh my god, so 1 and a 7. Fuck! Bro! I get 3 attacks though, because I'm a fighter, so... that's an 18!
Hey, we're getting a raid. Hey, Wacky Man, how's it going? Thanks for coming in.
Great.
Hi, Wacky! So 23
Oh.
damage?
23 damage.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's on the one with the trident stuck in them.
Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna action surge.
How do you want to end the one with the trident stuck in them?
Oh god, it's very much I use my momentum and the hilt of the rapier that I have. I swing it and it flings out and rips the body sideways, and it goes right into the back into Teddy's hand.
Do you know what? I'll allow it. Also, somebody called Ouroboros has redeemed health for Teddy.
Thank you. Oro is one of ours from Dummies. Hi, Oro.
Teddy gets 12 health back from that. Which brings him back to full health. Thank you very much, Ouroboros.
And now I'm gonna go for the one that Aurora was hitting.
Okay.
Right? Because ooh, nat 20! Fuck yeah!
Love to hear it.
It's 6. We do max crits, right?
We do max plus roll. So you take
Yep,
the max
so-
possible damage, add your modifier, then roll.
28 plus 6 is 34 damage.
34, and that was on the one that
Or
Aurora
Aurora was hitting.
Okay, number 12. Sorry, not number 12, number 3. Okay.
Still up?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cocked.
Wacky, I think everybody's kind of sitting okay just now.
I'm still in triple digits. I rolled a 1 and a 3. God, what is going on with my dice right now? Ooh, that's a hit. That's an 18?
18's a hit.
18's a hit.
I'm not going to make you roll damage. I'm just going to say, how do you want to end them?
Oh, I feel like the back of the hilt as it was flinging out from the other one. I'd stab, and the hilt just kind of gets it right before it gets into Teddy's hand. It's
Awesome.
just really cool scene of wah, 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 donk, and then it goes into Teddy's hand. And that is all of my action surges. My bonus action. Yeah, that's my turn.
As we come to the top of initiative round 3, everybody's kind of like, you're facing off against still a good number of them. Some of them have taken damage, some of them haven't, and they're starting to close in. And Teddy's going to go, no! Will, can you roll initiative for me?
Yes. That is a 9.
9. Okay, 9 in total puts you in... I really hate saying this because It always happens to Jericho, but you're not last.
Poor Jericho.
It always happens to Jericho. I genuinely always feel bad.
Just
I'm
for
last
reference,
still.
I literally weigh half a ton, and I am faster than you, apparently.
It's you know what? Jericho went first for a year and a half, and then she decided
so
that
true.
she was gonna change up her style, and now she's just not catching up like she used to. Just
Jericho-
wait till she gets alert.
Jericho was like, I'm so fast, I'm so speedy. Then went, I wish I could hit people. Then learned how to hit people. Went, shit, I don't move fast anymore. Fuck. And then Teddy went, it's okay, babe, I'll move fast for the both of us.
She hates that. She really hates that.
Teddy's just over here trying to be as supportive as he can possibly be, and Jericho's like, I know you're being nice, but stop, because I want to stab you.
Platonically.
Platonically, of course. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is, I'm going to break rules a little bit, but I do that quite often, because homebrew. I'm going to give you a free turn here and now.
Ooh.
As what you guys are going to see is... permission to fluff a little.
Fluff away.
Teddy is going to take from his pocket a small gem. And he's basically going to, you know, like when you tear open something and you throw it forward and the contents go out, he's basically just going to Aurora and Wingo, he's just going to like push back and then take the gem and snap it forward. And Will, can you please introduce your character that you're going to be using?
So, out of the... I'm assuming I'm in the gem here. Yes?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I've been Pokeballed this whole time. So he
Your
snaps the
ghost
gem
type.
forward.
You
There's
can now only speak using your name. Nemo.
Nemo. And this rusted, broken set of heavy brass diving armor just onto the floor. And then just this, as a sea foam sort of starts to swirl around it, it starts to assemble itself in front of you until it is a fully standing suit of dive armor and with a gleaming, sickly yellow light inside of its helmet.
Made a lot of friends since we were apart.
Don't ask me how I met this one. And then he's just going to go, Nemo, smash!
Missing Jordans.
Nemo, like I said, you're going to get a free turn here, so start wailing. Those warlocks, man, they're so fucking cool.
They're so cool.
We're very
I love
squiddy.
them so much. I love them so much.
Alright, so melee spell attack, that is going to be a 17.
That'll be
That's going to be
amazing.
that's going to be a meets it beats it right there.
Hell yeah.
And that is going to be
12 cold damage off of that.
Okay, 12 cold damage. Let me just have a little see on what we're looking at. So they're out. Okay, cool. So 12 cold damage. Fantastic. Right?
And then, how many targets do we still have standing?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 targets still standing.
All right. The 3 closest are all going to eat an Eldritch Blast, which launch out of his other arm looking like ghostly moray heels.
This guy's just fighting with flora and fauna, but like the brand's worst nightmare edition.
Oh yeah, no, he's possessed by the ghosts of everything that ate his body.
That
it
is
so
a
much.
genuine, like, I need all the lore you've got in this guy. I want him as an actual fucking cryptid in my world.
Hell
That's
yeah.
that is so cool. I love
Yeah.
that concept so much.
I wrote
Okay.
Nautilus that talks like Pike.
Oh my! I was actually sitting thinking to myself, damn, this is like creepy Nautilus.
Nautilus Pike, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I
that.
love Pike. I love Pike. Pike and Gangplank exist in my world, by the way, just slightly fluffed a little bit.
Oh,
Anyway.
I was definitely just listening to his loading screen music the entire time I was writing this.
Oh yeah. By all means, go for it. Roll your
Alright.
Eldritch Blasts.
First shot is a 22.
Second
That's
is
good.
a nat 20.
Oh fuck yes.
The
Third one is a 14, so that is going to miss.
Okay, so first one so you said on the closest, so the closest is technically going to be that is going to be 9, 11, and then really any of the other numbers are equidistant away. So we're going to go 9, 11, and 6.
All right.
So number 9 is going to take math, which is it's adding 2 numbers together, you'd think, and yet I work in theater.
I know, right?
So 13.
There's a reason. I
Yeah.
did biology.
So the first hit is a 13. The crit
13,
is it's max damage plus the roll, right?
Max damage plus roll plus any modifiers.
All right. So max damage would be 15,
15.
10 plus 5 charisma. The roll is an additional 12,
27.
So that is
27.
How is it 12?
D10 plus 5. I rolled a 7.
I don't. You max out the modifier twice?
No, you don't max your modifier twice. No, you
Oh,
take
so then it's
max
17.
damage,
Then
max
it's 22
damage
total.
plus your roll damage plus your modifier.
All right. So 22 then.
22.
Sorry about that. I was just like,
Yeah.
you can't roll a 12 on a d10.
I was actually, I was actually going like, whoa, did warlocks get like an upgrade? Like they fucking needed it.
I'm playing on the new edition.
Do you have any fun Eldritch invocations that affect your Eldritch Blasts?
Let's get Eldritch Blast.
Agonizing Blast.
Agonizing Blast,
Oh.
that's another Eldritch
Yes.
Also Grasp of Hadar, so I can just pull the 2 that I hit just closer. Just like, come here.
This guy really said this is Nautilus and Pike, and then also went, also Scorpion. Get over here!
So, like, are you holding onto the Moraea's tails and it's just like.
Well, they come back, so one of them just like grabs it with its
So
teeth,
you're just like Ursula's bitch.
basically.
You've went, I've got Flotsam, Jetsam, and their unknown cousin, Steve. Okay,
Flotsam,
fucking
Jetsam,
fantastic.
and Dave.
God damn it, Dave!
God damn it, Dave. There's always a Dave. Okay, fantastic. Is that it for you? If you get any, no, your bonus action was summoning.
Bonus action was the tentacle of the deep, and regular action was Eldritch Blast.
Fantastic. So then at that point, it's going to go to the top of round 3. Aurora, you are up. Teddy's on deck.
Okay. Aurora's gonna see Nemo and be like, "Ooh, I want one." She gets
Teddy
Oh,
has to
really still
resist.
fighting. Oops.
Teddy has to resist going, I'll get you anything you want. Wingo's
Aurora will
like, yeah, we will.
absolutely use her feminine wiles to get what she wants. So.
Yes, she did at the very beginning of last session where she got 2 partners.
Immediately, without even.
What are you saying, Wingo?
No.
Sorry? Okay.
No worries.
Oh, you're good.
She's just like Ariel. You know, Ariel collects thingamabobs. Aurora collects partners.
Anyway,
A thingamabob
she's
or whatever
gonna-
you want. A doohickey.
You know, I've never had one, but maybe.
anyway, she's gonna hit something. Whichever one's closest to her.
As it would be so confused right now.
I don't
Like,
understand
what
this
is happening?
energy.
Okay, she's gonna hit whoever's closest to her. I don't know which numbers are closest. My brain map is all off.
Neither do I, and I've got it written down in front of me. I can't read anymore.
Just pick a number for her, and it'll be fine.
4. Let's say 4.
Perfect.
Go for it.
We'll go for 4. That first attack is a 30 to hit, so I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yeah, okay.
And then the other one is a 29 to hit, so I'm gonna guess that hits as well.
You would assume, but they've got a version of shield which ups their AC by 12. That still means it beats it. Fuck. Yeah, go ahead. Both of those hit.
Okay, so then...
Both of those hit on number 4, and that's not the only thing Aurora's hit on.
Okay, so that's gonna be 24 damage, and I'm gonna spend a key point. I'm gonna do another flurry of blows.
Another flurry of blows, but I hardly know her.
Ooh. Okay, that is 27 to hit. Thank you, advantage. And that is a 23.
Fantastic.
Hits, yeah. Okay, that is going to be an additional 29 damage. So for a total of 53.
53 total damage on number 4, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, your camera went out, Bran.
Become a logo.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking.
Oh, it didn't move our freaking thing. Sometimes when you turn it off, it'll change everything up. I was
I've
like,
locked
I'm on
it.
this.
I locked it. I am a smarty pants. It follows
love
the
it.
host's video order. Yeah, so I turned my camera off there. I was taking paracetamol, so.
Oh, you're so fine.
So sometimes it flags you if you're taking tablets, so I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so with a total of 53 damage being done, they're still up, but they are fucking rough.
Or probably just has like this really sweet, pleasant smile as she's just like beating the crap out of them.
It's fucking...
She's so sweet. She's so sweet all the time.
Don't know what to do with this entire situation. Right, okay. Is that everything for Aurora?
Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. It's going to come in on Teddy. Teddy's going to use his bonus action first. Pardon me. And he is going to aim at... he's going to aim at number 11, the one that you Eldritch blasted, Nemo. And he's going to manifest one of these soul knives. Although for him, do you know what? I'm gonna fluff the thing on this a little bit. For him, it's going to look more like a dart. And he's going to launch that. That's a 14 on the die. For a total of... (14 plus 8) is a total of 22. 22 is going to hit. And that's going to be 1d6 plus 3. That is going to be 8 psychic damage, which gets half down to 4. Yep, that's that. There we go. Now, what I'm thinking here, does he have the ability to do it? Because I know they can do it. Just want to make sure he can do it. That's the important part. No, he can't. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Okay, so then as his action, I think we're going to have him use a spell. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing. As an action, he is going to... He is going to take his holy symbol, which I don't think I've ever described this holy symbol before. As he takes holy symbol, he holds and he pushes it out, and it's... What the fuck was that noise? Oh, thank you, Wingle. You're a gem. He's going to push out, and it's a combination of two things. Oh, sorry, what are you going to say, Wingle? You want inspiration? Okay, we'll see. He pushes out this holy symbol, which is a combination of one, his wedding ring, and it's kind of like fused into the center of a disc, which resembles a large mist whale, one of these creatures that he is partnered with, in a complete like U shape, like as if it's coming up from a dive.
Shit, is Paco part of the polycule?
No. And above it is another one, but without the large crest that males have, showing a united, bonded pair. And he's going to push forward with that, and he is going to cast Beacon of Hope. So, basically, any number of creatures within range, he's going to designate himself, Jericho, he's going to designate Aurora and Nemo as well. For the duration of this spell, as long as he concentrates on it, each of you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and anytime you get healed, you regain the max number of healing points when that's possible. Now, he does have something he can do that's an other. Oh no, wait, no, it's not an other. It's a. Never mind. So yeah, that's going to be his. That's going to be his turn. After 10, it's going to go to the rest of these guys. So we're going to go number 5 hitting Nemo, number 4 hitting number 4 hitting Nemo, number 5 hitting Aurora, number 9 is going to go for Jericho, and number 11 is going to come in and try and smack Teddy. Let's see how they do. First attack from number 5 is going to be a grand resounding total of a 15.
15 is
not a hit.
And the second one is going to be less than that, so I'm going to assume also not a hit. So it comes in
brass,
throws 2 fists, and it's less. It's less they miss and more like they hit and just don't find purchase as they just bounce off your rusted hull.
Dunk dunk.
Number 4 coming to you, Aurora, is going to come in and they are going to like overhand strike with both fists collided. That's in that one. And then as they miss, they're just going to jump both fists forward as like a kind of. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. So that is going to be a nat 20 on that one.
Oh, bring it.
So that's going to be. That's going to be 10 psychic damage. Sorry, not 10. 18 psychic damage.
Okay.
On that, I am going to use one of their key points, and they are going to use Stunning Strike following that up.
Ooh, okay. So that's a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, they have to hit with it first, though, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Which I think they're going to, because that's a total of 23.
Yes. They would.
Okay, so now with Stunning Strike, just looking at it, remind myself how it works.
I think I make a con save against a DC, right?
Yes, it does. Yep, con save against a DC.
Okay. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is going to pass. So you are not stunned.
Cool. I like to think that like he hits her in the sternum, and because she's like dead, it like cracks in, and would have stunned her, but then she just cracks it back out.
It's like, oh no, just give me like a little minute. I'm good.
Pretty much.
Also, pufferfish. So
It's very much like if anyone's watched One Piece, it's very much like Monkey D. Luffy, just like
Yeah.
I've never watched One Piece. I can't make it through it. It's too long.
That's so valid.
I'm almost done with my second watch through.
Then again, I say that, I think it's the equivalent of me, like, I've read Wheel of Time, like, 6 times. And it's like 14 novels.
What's funny is once you get to a certain point, Brian, you can't stop watching. So it's
Oh my god, it's like me with Snowpiercer. Right, number 9. Who does I say number 9's coming at Jericho? A 2 on the dice is not going to hit Jericho as they come in and they like do like a sweeping motion to try and chop at you. And then an 8 plus, that's a 14. I don't think that's going to hit Jericho. 14 hits?
no.
Oh no, it slipped. It's actually a nat 20. Oh my god, that was
That's
actually
targeting
a nat 20.
players. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I picked up the dice and just kind of like Jimmy rolled it just to hit, and it was actually a nat 20. So
That's too much.
number 11 coming at Teddy. First attack is going to be an 11 plus 6 is 17. Doesn't hit him. And
Teddy
then
is beefy boy.
Man, these guys suck. 4 plus 6, a total of 10. Doesn't hit him. Sorry, 4 plus 6, total of 10. Doesn't hit him. It's then going to go to number 6. Number 6 is going to just roll in a d4 to see which one it goes for. That's a 1, so that's also Teddy. First attack doesn't hit. 13 plus 6 is 9. It still doesn't fucking hit. Somebody just punched Teddy in the face. After that slew of enemies and you guys not even narrowly, okay, like avoiding being hit or blocking or some other way not taking the damage, it goes to Nemo. Nemo, you are up.
All right, let's have a little fun.
Nemo.
How many of these guys could I get in, say, a 60-foot cone?
If you move, which will trigger 2 attacks of opportunity against you, there's a way you can move where you could get all of them. But right now, you'd get like 3 because of how the cone spreads.
Aren't we kind of sprinkled in there too, though?
That's why I'm saying if he moves, he can line up the edge of the cone, so it runs the straight line along these.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make that move and risk taking some hits. Someone's got to get punched in the face.
Okay, so the first attack's going to be a 19.
That will hit.
That will hit.
Sentinel.
And I was going to throw in protection, but cool. Okay, let's do Sentinel.
Yeah, I'll Sentinel that. 14 plus 8. That's a D10. That's not the right one. That's 22 damage.
22 damage. Hey, thanks for the follow. 22 damage. Fantastic. The second hit against you is going to be a 19 again.
Yeah, it still hits.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna Sentinel. That's going to be a 15 plus 14 for a total of 29. So the first one hits
Fucking
you.
show
Will.
off.
The first one hits you, Will. Jericho comes in. The second one hits you, and there's just a trident coming into its face. And do you know what? Like, no, you can't hurt his big friend. He is going to smite on that. He's gonna pop some smite on that fucking shit. What we're gonna do on that one? We're gonna do it. So it's 2d8. And then 1 for an addition for every level above. What have we got available? Let's do a second level. Let's go a second level. Okay? Yeah, second level. So that's going to be 2d8, and then an additional 2d8. Am I counting that right?
2d8 plus 1 because you're upcasting it?
2d8
on plus the extra d8 for up.
Higher than first max, so 2d8 and then 1d8. So yeah, 3d8 he's going to get. 3d8 on that. Okay, so we have a d8 for the trident. Actually, swing it with two hands. 1d10 for the trident. So that's 5. Add on the total of the damage for the swing on that is going to be 6, so that's 11. He gets an additional d8 of cold for max on that, so that's 19 so far. And then we're going to get the 3d8. 24, 32, 33. Okay, and that's before Nemo even takes his turn. Nemo, you up.
Cone of Cold.
Cone of Cold!
Cone of Cold.
What's the saving throws you need from me here?
That is going to be a con save. The DC is a 19.
Con saves 9. Fuck, 19?
Warlocks
Shit.
are terrifying.
Right, okay.
We're level 18, right? 17?
17.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more d20. There was a metal one around here a minute ago. Is it here? Yes, in here.
Thank you for the
Okay.
sub.
Yeah, thank you very much for the sub, guys. Thank you. I'm doing as much as I can right now. Please bear with me.
That's why I was calling. I was being co-DM a little bit. So thank you.
Okay, so to be very clear on this, guys, DC of 19. These guys don't have proficiency in con saves. We need a 17 or more.
Bless their hearts.
Let's
Bless
see.
their hearts.
Be a 7, an 8, and a 12.
2 of them succeed.
What?
Two succeed. And I shit you not when I say it is 2 17s. So 2 of them escape.
Dang it.
Only on a
Odds
meat
were
sit-
in your favor, Johnny. The odds were
I
in your
know.
favor.
That's what
We
happens
have-
when I skip a week.
We have a 3, a 5, 2 11s, a 10, and 2 17s. Oh, wait, no! One of those 17s is an 11.
Yay!
We have one
Oh, you
person who succeeded. Okay, so the damage
Get him,
on
Johnny,
Cone of
get him.
Cold is...
8d8 cold damage to everyone in the area.
We love level 5 spells.
It's fucking disgusting.
That's not even the worst thing that he can do. He's going easy on you right now.
Yes, I am.
Because level 17, you have level 9 spells, don't you?
I do, but I don't want to use. I don't want to use it yet.
No.
That's 38.
So valid.
48. Bad at math. Yeah, I don't think these
48.
things need a psychic screen yet.
Oh, Psychic Scream is the.
I've never seen anyone use that spell, so I really, really can't wait for that.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I picked the
I
meanest
love
spells possible.
Psychic Scream so much. 48 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get my last turn, or are they all dead?
No, you're gonna get your last turn. All of the it would take half of 48, right? If it was the one that succeeded, so half of 48 becomes 24.
24.
That's the only time I've ever been able to do math fast. Shit.
You lash out this Cone of Cold, and you guys watch as of the 7 enemies, 6 of them just reverberate and dissipate out. The highest health of the ones that you're fighting at the moment, except the one that survived, was 43. So this Cone of Cold just wipes them out, except for one, who still takes a bunch of the damage.
Finish him.
So Nemo, that was your action. You have your
Yep.
bonus action and your tentacle.
That's what's coming up next. I'm just like, I raise the tentacle behind me and I just go, run, and then.
It can't. It's not its turn yet. Roll to hit with the tentacle.
Yep, that is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 is going to hit.
And he's going to take
7 additional cold from the tentacle.
Okay. 7 additional cold. Oh god. Indigestion. Okay. Is that everything for you, Nemo?
Oh yeah, no, that was move, bonus, and regular. I'm tapped out.
Okay, it would then move on to number 8 and number 2, but they are now no longer 8 or 2. So it's then going to move on to Jericho.
Yay!
There is 1 left.
I would like. I thought there was 2 left. 1 left.
No, there was 7 enemies, and 6 of them got wiped out by the Cone of Cold.
I'm going to absolutely annihilate this thing right now.
Let's pretend for the longest period of my life, I've been sitting with the dial at quarter ass. I'm now cranking it to quadruple ass.
I was in a rut with my dice rolls. I don't know how I could get advantage and still not hit a 1 and a 4.
No! But that's just your first attack. You
Fucking
still
nat 20,
got 2
though.
others.
That's a nat 20.
Yes.
That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
See, that's why. That's why it was giving you the nat 20 for the final hit, so you could get it out there.
Exactly. It just was saving the energy for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's 30 damage on the crit.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Not entirely.
I do have one more.
But go for it.
I have 1 more hit.
Go for it.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20
And that's
will
ma-
hit.
max damage for 28 damage. As Jericho, I feel like the Kona Cold, she comes in as the ice is just kind of fading out, so she's using the mist from the spell as cover as she comes up and just end its skull with a rapier.
Yeah. Good.
The Cone of Cold lashes out, shards of ice pulsing through, piercing and eradicating these psychic echoes. Jericho, you come in with the mist of it, and as this monk shatters the ice, pinning them in place, as they lift their head, you just come in at the base of the skull.
Yep.
Just for them to...
You were a
And
waste
that-
of time.
Fucking harsh, right? Like...
I am a mom on a mission.
Yeah, I told you that at the beginning. She's a mama on a mission.
Not on a mission. Thank you very much for the follow. No, the enemy didn't get indigestion. I did.
Ah.
I have that effect on men. It's okay.
I hit the monster so hard the DM got nervous.
Fucking right, okay?
We didn't get inspiration, but you got indigestion. So this is. I'm not saying it correlates. I'm just saying there's a conspiracy here.
There's a conspiracy. With that, we leave the fight. And we come back to the place of meditation where you fought these monks. It's now silent. None of the psychic remnants of these beings left. Nemo, as a bit of an update for you here, you have, going forward here, you have the deafened condition. You cannot hear, or you can speak, but no words will come out. Everything is telepathic. You do now have essentially a temporary version of the telepathic feat for 60 feet. The double doors that are ahead, as I described before, 2 double doors flanked by large statues of what appear to be monks with hands like this. The inner sanctum lies ahead.
Rora's gonna swim up to Nemo and be like,
Oh my goodness, it's like an underwater puppy.
and just like holding its head like,
Oh my goodness, you are just so cute. Look how cute you are.
The crab crawls out of one pauldron, skitters across his chest, goes into the other.
She is so charmed. She's just...
And
like it's a little
there's
puppy.
Davy Jones.
Yep.
Teddy is going to pick up his trident and say, Jericho, Aurora, this here's Nemo. Nemo, this is the wife and...
The second
No?
wife.
Yeah, second wife. I didn't know we got married. Cool, second wife.
It's
I'm
official
married
now.
twice.
You said it.
That's it. Yeah,
No
that's-
take backs.
Oh, we wouldn't dare. Oh, by the way, we're about to be parents. As I forgot to mention that Jericho has the egg.
Right,
Still
the egg is still
strapped to her. Like I never took it off. She wouldn't have left without it. So she's doing all of this with an egg strapped to her.
This is a baby Bjorn.
Oh yeah. She wouldn't have left that behind. She like
It's a
the baby
a
comes
baby
with
Bjorn with a dragon egg strapped onto the chest.
her.
Dragon eggs.
Bibs.
Dragon eggs, which are the size of small creatures, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, this is my baby Dibs.
You're essentially walking around with a pheasant strapped to your chest.
And I'm
What
working
an
it
image.
real well.
When Winry comes
Luckily,
back,
I'm-
we're gonna do that. Just
Luckily,
Fez
I
with
am
a gun in
so
each
strong
hand
now.
strapped to Winry.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Oh my god, guys, stop.
You think the second wedding vows have no takebacks in their vows? They will now.
Well, I guess so. Okay. The inner sanctum lies ahead, and you know that there's something inside the inner sanctum that this being known as Veda wants. What would you like to do?
So remind me, because it's been a week. We were supposed to get a key, but we don't need the key because I have the chime of opening. So we went straight in to the priest's lair to.
So you went
To
To go to
you
the
went
inner
through
sanctum because there is
you went through
something
the
that
doors
will-
of you went through the doors of the inner sanctum. That takes you to this place, which is where the monks meditate. You need a key to open up the doors to the inner sanctum, which is ahead of you. But you don't need the key because you have the chime of "ha ha fuck you."
We need to get the high priest diadem.
Yes, the high priest.
Okay,
is a
that's
diadem,
what-
which- yeah.
Beautiful. So we Jericho will sashay very cockily to the door and just go ding ding as I use my chime of opening.
Ding ding, and the door cracks down the middle.
It
as-
sounds like fuck DM puzzles.
And as it opens, there is like a surge as water rushes in. Because
Oh.
the doors haven't been opened here, so
Oh, okay.
Wee.
inside.
I feel like you swoop in really fast. We're just like no.
Inside this inner sanctum, as the water floods in and such, books, scrolls, all kinds of ancient knowledge just waterlogged.
Oops.
Trigger warning for anybody that doesn't like, descriptions of dead bodies. Inside here, it's like a library. There's like the walls were all bookshelves. And then there is standing bookshelves, 6 of them, 3 on each side, up. And it leads to a desk with a chair. And in the desk and the chair sitting, there's a robed figure. The robed figure is now kind of like starting to float out of the chair because of the water. But they're quite emaciated. They're you could go so far as to say because of the stale air and because of how the air that's been trapped here. Bear in mind, it's been 100 years. They're less skeletal and more mummified because nothing has got in here. But as they start to float, obviously moisture very quickly hitting a very dry, desiccated body starts to kind of crumble apart. But full in trappings of the robes and such, and they have a diadem on their head.
Rory's gonna swim over.
and she's gonna take the monk's head and be like, "Hello, hello, Jericho. You're so pretty, and oh my goodness, Teddy, how handsome. And Nemo, you're such a good boy."
And like probably she accidentally like tears off the jaw or something in doing this.
You know what? It's doing it for me.
This man led his life in an exceptionally monastic way, and you've reduced him to, "Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy."
That's what it does.
Jess, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I never want to go on an archaeological dig site with you.
See, and I'm the opposite. I would love to go.
Oh, absolutely.
You're the kind of person that would find a mummy, not tell anybody, and just wait until somebody went, "Can somebody give me a hand?" And then you'd lob a mummy's hand at them.
Probably.
You'd walk around like they would like have their back turned. You'd walk up with like a pharaoh's death mask on them and just stand behind them. And when it turned around, you'd be like, "Hello, I am Tutankhamun."
If only I had a heart and you have like the organs because they kept them.
Hey.
I love you with all my kidneys.
We are sane here,
man.
guys. We do not desecrate bodies.
I disagree with the treatment of the long dead remains of Egyptian pharaohs. They should have been treated with respect.
It's true.
But also, "Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy."
What movie is that?
It's Toy Story 2.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Thank you. It was.
Oh man, right, okay, so this monk / hand puppet. The diadem is on their head. What would you guys like to do from here?
Can we swim around and see if there's anything that's not destroyed from our trespassing?
Yeah, you certainly can. If you want to, you can make an investigation check, or if there's any other methods of finding items or finding pieces of information, you're more than welcome to use that. But if you don't have anything beyond the norm, it would just be an investigation check.
Could I passively do it for 30?
So passive perception, a passive.
I'll roll
do you know
it.
what? I'll give you a passive investigation. I'll give you that.
Oh no, we don't need to do passive agenda. I rolled. Don't worry,
Okay.
we don't need to do passive because that is a 35.
Yep, that'll work. So 35.
Expertise.
Anybody else rolling for anything?
Not after that. Jesus.
Aurora's just gonna take the bottom and be like,
Allow me to show you my library.
and just like moving its arms and like swimming around, pointing to like books and being like,
These are my books, and these are my books as well. And oh look, more books.
Eva just kind of slowly turns to Teddy, just.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, he's not complaining.
He's not. Like, he's literally not. So as you're sort of going, "These are my books, and these are my books, and oh, would you look at that? These are my books too." Nemo, you turn and look at Teddy, and Teddy just kind of looks at you and is like, "The heart wants what the heart wants."
Eva just.
Amen, Teddy. Amen.
he's gonna be like,
just tear this guy's heart out and be like,
Here you go.
she's not gonna do that. That's a little too much. But the temptation's there.
I just want to let you know this crazy thing that I just thought of. I won't do it, but I need to make sure that you had this image in your head. Thank you, Jess. We appreciate it.
I didn't do it, but I'd like you to know I could have.
Slabo Gabo goes, "Well, you can't say the monk's book's taste wasn't dry."
I am being out-creepied by Jess, and I'm being out-punned by the chat. I've been so
Gabo's at it.
Listen. The chat is giving today. It really is. Okay,
I've
so
never met Slabo Gabo, but he's making me laugh. If it's wrong
Slobbo's-
pronouns, let me know.
Slobbo's been in a few times, and they are often very comical.
Slavo is carrying the chat on their backs today.
You get inspiration, Slabo.
Slavo gets inspiration.
So, with us, with you guys do that, so we have a 35 on the investigation for Wingle. You guys rolling anything at all?
No.
Performance.
My investigation bonus is a 0, so no.
Mine is a 1, so I'm not very smart. I'm just really pretty.
Nemo's, I have great athletics. Nemo does chin-ups.
Ted is just like, I'm fairly well built. He just stands posing.
You are
Yeah,
doing
you are.
absolutely. Both of you are doing exactly what I need you to do.
With a 35 Wingo, there is something that does, kind of stand out. So all of the scrolls and everything completely destroyed. The water just pulls them apart. There is a chest at the back of this place, again completely locked. Potentially may have things inside it that have been saved from the damage, but there is also a stone tablet attached to the back wall, which has what appears to be a story on it.
That seems like a really, really important thing, and I go straight for the chest.
You go straight to the chest.
Cash and prizes.
Teddy, why did you go look at the tablet? There's something over there. As I try. Oh, I'm going to get this next tattoo. There's nothing over here, Teddy. Chat. If you didn't know, me and my husband have we try to find treasure, and we have a tally tattoos of who's winning, and currently Jericho is winning for finding treasure.
We love it.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Do you want to pick the lock, or
Does this before I destroy whatever's in here, does this look sealed, like sealed tight, or is this like wooden, like the water would have soaked through already?
It's a stone chest. It's a stone
Stone chest.
From the times that from the multitudes of cultures and species you've been around over on like Fresh Start, and the things you've broke into and stuff before. The chest is of dwarven make, usually pretty solid construction. Most of them are, for the most part, watertight, and with the water just getting in here, chances are anything here is only marginally wet.
Johnny, darling, we didn't talk about this because we went on hiatus, but would Vezet have given me the bag of holding since I was going into a temple?
Oh yeah, he's staying behind. He doesn't need that bag.
So theoretically, could I put it in the bag of holding?
Yeah. There's probably a pipe bomb in there, but
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna open this underwater, so I'm gonna stick it in the bag of holding really quick, and then point everyone towards that tablet on the wall.
Okay.
this is a job for Nemo.
Just to confirm, because my mind just done a whole kind of thing of like, I heard that sentence, but now I don't remember it. Can you say that again? So you're not opening the chest?
I'm not opening the chest. I am putting it in the bag of holding because I don't know if something in there can be destroyed like everything else in this room, and it does not count if the treasure is destroyed, and I would like my tattoo.
Gotcha. Okay. And then you go to the tablet, which Teddy is already reading. What languages can everybody read and comprehend?
Yes.
Common, Elvish, and Primordial. Oh, do you have the Elvish education?
I have Eyes of the Runekeeper. Yeah, I can read everything.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, and Primordial.
Okay, so Aurora, you're the only one that can't understand it. As it is written in
Oh
Elvish.
no, the tables have turned on me.
The turbos have tables!
It's written in Elvish. The story tells of an Eladrin, not an elf, one of their ancestors, an Eladrin, who was alive since the beginning of this world's origin, a time known as the Forming. Among the Winter Eladrin people, he was famed for his capabilities in combat as well as his practice of magic. He's also accredited with being one of the first people to wield the magic that would eventually become known as blade singing. When the Eladrin Wars started, he was captured in battle, and as a form of insult towards the Winter Eladrin people, his arms were taken. This took away both his capabilities of using most of his magic, as well as his ability to wield a blade. Until he discovered the power of the mind. He began to practice the capabilities of psionic magics. It started small, moving a pin, and then it moved to moving a spoon, moving utensils. It then became moving multiple utensils, and then it was moving daggers, until a point where he could move a blade with his mind. The only limitations then were whatever his mind was capable of doing with this blade. When he brought this to the newly formed Winter Council, the ruling body of what had become at this point the Winter Elven peoples, he wanted to seek out a being known as the Forgesmith, capable of making things far beyond the normal capabilities of a normal smith. He wanted to seek them out to create something that would further enhance his psionic blade wielding capabilities. So he took this journey with no weapons, with only his sheer will and determination. He walked a path known as the Charred Path, a dangerous trek through frozen wasteland into icy volcanic territory, and he stepped into the heart of this burning volcano. And he made his plea to the Forgesmith to have something crafted that would allow him to come to his former glory once again. And the Forgesmith agreed. And so he created something that would, for the length of time that it existed before it was lost, would be known as Zavalai. Zavalai is the Elvish word for wit. The image that it shows of this person is somebody dressed in the garbs of these monks. And around them, a halo of 6 blades. All detached from their body and seemingly being wielded with the mind.
Jericho starts shaking a little bit as she hears the story. Well, that is fascinating. I wonder if that's what the 3 little goblins sent me for.
There's nothing else about it here. That is it. It just seems to be the teachings or the story of this Eladrin. It does mention their name. Their name is Elendar Mirathil.
I didn't get that right, but it was close enough. I put Elendar Copperfield.
Elendar Cumberbatch. Elendar Bingledorf.
Lexingbottom.
Bingledorf cucumber snatch.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle.
Steve.
Benedict, we love you, man, but my god, your name creates some funny moments.
It really does.
Endersnatch Cumberbund.
His name is just Slabo Gabo. Slabo Gabo. I am the Eladrin that can wield 6 blades with my knife. I'm famed. My name is Slabo Gabo.
I have bedded the Fae of the Feywilds, and I have escaped with my mind and body intact. I was exiled from countries that you are not allowed to know the name of, and I was expelled from the Academy of Higher Magics at a younger age than anyone has ever been accepted. My name is Slobblegobble. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Lord, or just someone randomly in the chat. I love this so much.
They're now sitting here going, "Fuck! I got to make this character now." Shit.
So we got the diaphragm.
I've got the body that has it, and I'm playing around with it.
You guys
At
are
this point, she's taking it off and put it on top of her jellyfish.
You guys are gaining like lost lore, and Aurora's just like, "Ugh, a baddie." Ugh.
I mean, she's still
You
like
spin the meat right?
in her jellyfish that are being dissolved. Like, I don't know what y'all were expecting with her.
We're all like crowded around this tablet, and we just, you spin me right round, baby, right round.
I still have the tentacle up. I'm just gonna grab the diadem off of her head and pull it over.
Oh no, the puppy stole my crown.
Oh my god! I need to send you somebody because you've just reminded me of somebody that Aurora has been setting me up. Who do they sound like? And it's like a comedian, and she plays a character, and she talks like she drops something on stage and goes like, "Oh no, help!" It's so good.
Send me that name because I know exactly who you're
The
talking about.
blue dress and the red wig.
Yes, I know who that is. Yeah.
I can't think of their name right now. So we did what he told us to do. We returned back to the not aboleth.
If that's what you want to call them, you can certainly do that.
I'm calling them that. Jericho doesn't know.
Okay.
Because we
Need to go back to Veda.
Yes, I think we should go back to Veda. I hope he was not his father.
You know, I could make this an actual aboleth, right? I could do it.
Please.
Could
I
do
love
it.
Yeah, so all due respect, I know the fellow players probably will disagree. I absolutely love fighting aboleths because it's always such a good fight. They are so fun to fight. Like it's terrifying, and they're mean and they're nasty, but the combat is always unique and so cool. You see really good, like how good a player has gotten when they go against aboleth. That's where I'm at.
Well.
Oh crap!
It's definitely not an aboleth.
Definitely, we are not going to return to the definitely not aboleth.
It's a nihilith.
It's a centipedith.
Womp. So if you guys were making your way back to speak with Veda. Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to Nemo and ride him. Like, wee! Onward, my noble steed.
It's surprisingly fast.
I mean, she can go like 55 feet around, so...
Oh, you're faster than him.
I know, but she's having fun with her new puppy.
Jesus Christ.
We really did make a
This is my
polycule.
puppy. This is my puppy now. It belongs to me.
We've got
I
husband,
love him,
wife,
and
other wife,
his
dog.
name is Nemo, so I shall
You really-
name him Nemo.
You really are just undead Ariel. Just collect anything you can get your hands on. You're my wife, you're my husband, you're my dog, and this is my body.
I want to be where the people
The
are.
people are
I want to take their organs.
floating around upside down.
Have you guys ever seen the girl? Oh my gosh, what they like? I'm Stories from the Roses. What's that called?
Oh, your name?
The-
Your handle?
Yeah, or like the platform handle.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like, I make myself laugh. Have you guys ever seen her?
No.
She did one of Ariel, but like Ariel is obsessed with feet, and so she's got like a collection of feet and everything. And she like waits for the people to drown so she can steal their feet.
Look at
And
this
she's
stuff.
like, "Hello, little feet."
Isn't it feet?
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Didn't I tell you I'm into some feet?
Pretty much.
Isn't this so cool? Now that I have your soul.
Spelled S-O-L-E. Ha ha ha.
Just
So you guys make
Okay,
your way
back to
back
Veda.
to you guys make your way back to Veda. As you approach, you make your way back into it, and you come into the central room. Nemo, as you come into the central room that you come into, is like it's like shaped almost like an amphitheater, like flat wall at the back that comes rounded at the top, and there are 5 doors. So as you come in, there's one to your right. Okay. Sorry, not 5 doors, 5 alcoves, 4 doors. There's one door to your right, then the one you've came through sits at what I guess you would call like northwest. In the centre portion of the room, there's an alcove which features a huge statue. Serpentine figure at the bottom with what appears to be 6 arms. The arms are all crossed and they have a blade pierced through their hands, seemingly locking them into place. Their head is fairly humanoid looking with some strange protrusions and apparently a space for a third eye. A long serpentine body beneath them as well. It does look a bit like a combination of exoskeleton and internal skeletal structure, as if it does have a skeleton but it has almost like a carapace around it as well, to retain some form of shape. And then there are, mimicking your side of the room, there are also 2 doors on what would be the northeast and the east of this room. As you guys come back into it, you would all telepathically hear Veda speak in your minds and go, "Did you manage to find the key?"
technically no. But we got the diadem.
The diadem is the key.
Then yes.
Now, what I need you to do. Inside the diadem, there are words. The words must be spoken, and then the diadem broken.
Okay. This is definitely not going to bite us in the ass as I look for the words.
Okay, the words are written on the inside. Reminds me of the languages you can read.
Common, Elvish, and Primordial.
Common, Elvish, and Primordial. Okay, so you can't understand the words.
Is it abyssal? Has my time finally come?
It is indeed
Aw,
abyssal.
Nemo.
I-
Yay!
It looks like just grunting noises. I just can't hand it over to.
That's my language!
It roughly translates to ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, bing, bang. Okay, so
I love thinking that when we were into the abyss that it was just that song the entire time now.
while you're fighting like fucking Yinogu and he's yelling and screaming in the abyss, which is him going ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, bing, bang. For those of you who were not born in the 90s, that was a great fucking song when it came out.
was
Still
so
was a
good.
great
It's
Such
so
a
good.
fucking bop.
It's a bop.
Do. I want to go listen to it now. As you read this out, or as you look at it, it translates roughly to Your bonds are broken. Rise again.
Nash.
I'm gonna relay the message. This is what
Okay.
it means.
Mhm.
Should I break it?
You used to say it out loud and then break it. That's what he said.
Well, I can't really. I guess I could say it out loud. I just can't hear myself say. Okay.
She'll say it and then just. No
As you
hesitation with her.
snap that, the gem that they're encased in cracks. And it falls apart. And you watch as their dried, desiccated remains start to inflate. Moisture coming back to their body and life coming back to them. After a minute or so of this, what is in front of you is a humanoid, from the top up, a humanoid being with almost like a carapace covered chest. 6 arms of a strange pale pinkish skin, each of them ending in purple nailed hands. The head looks wrong. It looks humanoid. It has a third eye in the centre which is always staring. It does not blink. Their eyes, the sclera of their eyes is purple. Their inner iris is black and their pupil is a purple slit.
Can we just wake up Cthulhu?
There's no tentacles here.
Oh.
Why do you sound disappointed?
Well, I was just
They
thought
have-
it'd be really interesting.
They have pointed ears, but the ears are like double pointed.
Wait, you're Copperfield.
No. And they have fangs. Long, almost like serpent-like fangs. Less vampire and more like coral snake.
Kind of like a Yuanti, only like more Yuanti
Yeah.
than you.
And the one kind of standout trait is that they have hair. Not like tendrils like Ted or anything like that. They have like long flowing white hair. The lower part of their body, as it uncoils and they pull themselves up to their full height, goes long and slender before turning into, again, not tentacles, but like tendrils. 4 or 5 of them. 4 around one majorly thick one, which seems to be some kind of tail, which ends in like a finned paddle.
Yep, she's majorly thick. Fuck.
And as they pull their hands out, the blades come with them. And then they pull the blades out of each of their hands and sheath them in what you can see are sheaths placed across their body. They look at their hands as the holes in them start to close up. I am free.
I thought you were Veda.
I'm so glad I don't have to tolerate that simpering tone for much longer.
Oh no,
My.
don't betray us already. We just let you out. Please don't do that.
You did just let me out. And so easily as well.
Yes, because we thought that you've been stuck and we were trying to do something nice. Don't be mean to us. We just want to save my son. Please. I was just trying to, but this will be the last time I do anything nice for anyone if this again.
It is for that reason alone, that I don't kill you now. But I give you a warning. Do not come for me again. Do not come to find me.
We weren't going to. Go do your thing. You are free. I don't have any animosity towards you. I don't know why you are giving that energy to us. I understand you are pissed. You've been stuck, and I completely understand that. But we didn't do this.
At that point, as so I know what you said there. You don't get the latter half that out of it. You say go do your thing, and they like in a like that. They're like face to face with you, and they go, "Is that a promise?"
I'm not going to do. I don't want any trouble. I didn't do anything. You were so nice to us, telling us what that there was stuff over there, and I just wanted some help. My son is. And I think this is when Jericho, because of this energy, Jericho starts like breaking down a little bit. Where it's like, I just want to save my son. That's it. I don't want any trouble with you, my friend.
They zero register the emotion. They like damn near sociopathic. How they just kind of like you show they almost look confused at the emotion, and then they go, "I leave you to your mortal issues. I have greater things to deal with. You've been useful, Aurora."
Oh, she's literally raising her hand to get the guy's attention.
Okay, he will look at you with a look of like the way that you would look if it's like, "Oh God, I didn't realize there was a slug on the side of the bin." Ew. Yes, go.
Do you have Zavale, which was made for this guy named Alendar? Was that the weapon you were talking about that you said you would give to us?
No.
Well, that's rude.
I don't remember a deal being made.
No, we definitely made a deal. It was a verbal agreement.
Did you get a written contract?
You couldn't really write. That's on you. Not on us.
It's down to your own ineptitude then, as you didn't secure written promise. I'm not bound. Yes, Jericho?
While he's turned towards Aurora, I look at Teddy and I give him the look.
The look of...
Oh, we're fucking this guy up. Like, we can't let him leave. Like, he immediately betrayed us. Jericho does not deal with that shit. No. I'm sorry. No. I helped you, and then you're gonna freaking give me that attitude? Absolutely freaking not.
Okay.
So as
go ahead.
As he's turned, let me see if I have anything I can do extra wise, but I don't think so. No, I think I'm going to stand close. Oh! Thing! I have the ring of imprisonment.
Oh, you do.
God.
Well,
I
isn't
have
it specifically for a certain creature?
Oh,
Is this the creature?
I don't remember. All I know is Abby gave me this ring of imprisonment. It does the imprisonment spell.
I remember that it's for a specific creature, but we didn't never know what the specific creature is, so we can at least try it.
It's for
This might be the creature.
It's for a specific type of creature.
Oh, I didn't know it was a specific type.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I wrote
It
that
was so it's for so the ring of imprisonment is for a specific type of creature.
Wait, wasn't it demons?
It was demons.
down. Is this a demon?
It speaks abyssal. It's a demon.
While he is turned around, I look at this ring. It's got like a little moonstone on it, and Echo wouldn't allow this. And I cast imprisonment on this fucker who just disrespected me.
Okay.
I've never used this spell before. Hold on, I need to get it. Where is it?
So imprisonment is a. So we're using the legacy version. Okay. So we're using 2014 rules. So imprisonment it's a 9th level spell. You create a magical restraint to hold a creature that you can see within range. Has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be bound by the spell. If it succeeds, it's immune to the spell if you cast it again. But while affected, it doesn't need to breathe, eat, or drink, and it doesn't age. Divination spells cannot locate or perceive the target. You choose one of the following forms of imprisonment. Burial. The target is entombed far beneath the earth in a sphere of magical force that is just large enough to contain the target. Nothing can pass through the sphere, nor can any creature teleport or use planar travel to get into or out. Chaining. Heavy chains, firmly rooted in the ground, hold them in place. They are restrained until the spell ends. They cannot move or be moved by any means until then. Hedge prison. The spell transports the target into a tiny demiplane that is warded against teleportation and planar travel. The demiplane can be a labyrinth, cage, tower, or any similar confined structure or area of your choice.
This is the one I'm choosing.
There's 2 others.
The minimum containment is the one. I've read it, so this is the one I wanted. This is the one I want. So
I'm just going to read out for the rest of the people there. So, minimus containment, the target shrinks to a height of 1 inch and is imprisoned inside a gemstone or similar object. Light can pass through the gemstone, normally allowing the target to see out and other creatures to see in, but nothing else can pass through, even by means of teleportation or planar travel. The gemstone cannot be cut or broken while the spell remains in effect. Or slumber, the target falls asleep and can't be awoken. And you're going with minimus containment.
Yep. The ring does not say what the DC is.
It does not. I do apologise for that. Give me a moment, I'll pull up my notes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got this from Echo, and Echo didn't get tell me what the DC was.
That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, tell me. Oh, Emma. Abby. What was?
Dum. The DC is 19.
Well, that's high. Is there anything that we got that can lower that?
It's them that has to make the saving throw.
I know. I'm just wondering.
Right, okay.
Wondering if there's anything that we could do to like make sure he fails it, but I don't have anything.
So what I'm going to say is that as he's looking at Aurora and you give Nemo the nod, Teddy the nod, Teddy's going to look at Nemo and give him the same nod, basically putting you 3 in the cahoots of I will give you guys essentially a free single action that you can do before. Essentially, Teddy and Nemo will get essentially a free action to do something that can potentially aid Jericho.
Okay.
So Nemo, if there's anything you want to do, I'm just going to look through Teddy's things and see if there's anything.
Someone have Bane, or what are there's so many spells that debuff spell DCs.
Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver, yes. Mind Sliver works. Oh, Mind Sliver works. That's a D4 off of it, right?
It's a D4, but yeah.
D4 is the difference between being imprisoned and us having to fight this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's an intelligence save.
It is an intelligence save.
Bear with me a moment. I'm just looking through to see what they have.
You're mean. Back in the forever box.
Itty bitty living space.
He disrespected me. We don't deal. I'm emotional, and you're playing with me, and I do not appreciate it.
Putting him back in the box for ashy skin forever.
Oh, it's even worse. I'm going to give you to Pheasant. He's going to lose you in his workshop. He's not going to know whether you're a piece of tooth or a gemstone, and we'll just find out what he does with you.
He's going to accidentally sell it to Crash Bang and Boom, and they're going to use it to power a gun.
That'd be amazing.
Listen, orc technology is definitely something that Crash Bang and Boom could do.
It's something that Pheasant does canonically.
I'm just looking through Teddy's spells. Do give me a moment. I'm not used to Paladin spells, so I'm just wanting to see if there is anything that he can do.
Just a reminder to everyone, Fez shoved a bunch of wires in his brain, and now we can see through walls.
I can taste color!
He can do. There's that too. Yeah, he's not okay.
Okay, so, he does not have it, unfortunately. I thought he might have Bane. He doesn't.
I don't think. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's on the paladin spell list.
It's not.
I think Bless is, but Bane is not. But Mind Sliver is still solid.
Okay, so you're going to Mind
I'm
Sliver?
not using one of my 4 spell slots. Yes, I'm going to Mind Sliver.
Okay.
It's going
what's
to be
this?
an int save DC of 19.
Intelligence save, DC 19. Let's roll.
Come on,
This guy was designed as a boss fight, guys, okay? Just...
Come on. I know, but you've been rolling like shit.
Don't say that. The
Okay.
dice
Knock on
can
wood.
you.
So that's an 8 on the die with the... Sorry, a 9 on the die with their intelligence modifier of +7. With no proficiency, so they are mind-slivered.
Yes! So
That is
that's
minus 1d4. And also 14
3d6?
points of psychic damage.
How much?
46
Sorry,
at level 17.
4d6.
Yep. And I rolled that already, so that is 14.
14 becomes 7 as they are resistant to psychic damage.
Of course they are. Good thing I
that's
didn't
fine.
use psychic lance.
That's to be fair. That wasn't the key there. The D4 might do this. So it's a Wisdom saving throw. DC 19
Cal drop ready.
for Ring of Imprisonment.
So
This is my
they
first
do
time.
they do have proficiency in wisdom.
That's kind of yeah. We figured that much.
Minus 4.
Minus D4. Come on.
Oh, I rolled a 4. It's minus 4.
Right, so they do succeed,
Shit.
but it's within the parameters that could be done here. So I need you to roll that d4 and tell me what you get.
He already did. He
I did, it was a
four
4.
on it.
You rolled a 4,
I rolled a
Yeah,
4.
you already...
so they rolled an 11, which brings them to 21. Take away 4,
That's
brings you to 18. Sorry, brings you to 17.
17.
So that is going to be a success.
Yeah!
Or sorry, a fail, but for you guys, success. So you throw out this ring, and the command word is spoken, and this ring shatters and forms into a gem.
Been stuck in a gem again.
well. At least he's not like Christified.
Yeah,
As he turns and looks at the gem, and he goes, "You truly think that will hold?" And then there's just like a moment where it's almost like he stops, and his face locks up, but his third eye swivels and looks at Nemo. And then you watch, like in the old Jumanji movie, when they start to get sucked into it, you start to see as like his tail stretches out towards this gem the ring has become. And he starts to yell, hurling insults, screaming in abyssal, as he is dragged into this gem.
Oh no, that's so sad for you. All you had to do was not be cranky.
And yeah, you guys have a lesser demon prince trapped in a ring.
Oh, well, next time we let you out, you're nice to us, and then maybe you won't go back. And I put it in the bag of holding, and I'm leaving that for Fez. I have a present.
It's gonna hang from the rearview mirror of Pinchy like fuzzy dice.
Oh my god, like fuzzy dice!
Yeah. Okay. I have to look at
Angrily,
something very
ooh,
specific.
ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting ting, wada, bing bang.
So when you cast that, you do need to specify a condition that will cause the spell to end and release the target. The condition can be specific or as elaborate as you choose, but I have to agree to it. That it is reasonable and it has to have a likelihood of coming to pass. So it can be based on a name, identity, deity, but otherwise it
Thrown
must
into
be
a
based on...
thrown into a volcano.
Okay, so in order for this to be broken, this gemstone must be placed into
In an active
volcano. Okay, so I'm just going to write down the specific wordings of that. It must be placed within an active volcano.
That
We're totally
my
going
mind
to a
is blown
volcano.
right now. That was it was at the bottom of my inventory. I was like, holy shit, I have a thing! Freaking Abby coming in clutch!
So again, and I do need to be really specific here because I've done this before and I've went over it 2 or 3 times and people go yep, and then when something happens they go, oh, I didn't realise that. So I'm just going to be very clear on the wordings I've been given. In order for this gemstone prison to no longer function and the spell to be broken, it must be placed within an active volcano. It must be
thrown into an active volcano.
Like into the lava.
Like into the lava. That is what my
So-
boof boof boof.
It must
That
be
Does it
thrown.
count if somebody throws the person who has the ring in there? We want to make sure that's clear.
Well,
It
I mean,
must-
so if I'm thrown into the lava pit and I have the bag of holding dies and it's in the lava, that's still technically throwing it in the lava. So I would count that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that we should clarify.
It must be thrown into an active volcanic magma pool. Yes?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
That is now solidified. If fucky wucky happens, you gave me the wording. It must be thrown into an active volcanic magma pool.
And
Smash.
luckily, we already dealt with the active volcano, so we should be fine for now.
Yes. This world only has the one.
There's
Just
only
one,
one
and
volcano in
Echo
this
are-
entire world.
And Ada already dealt with it, so it's not active anymore.
Never mind the story you just read about a guy who walked to a volcano in the Arctic North. That one doesn't exist. Only the one that we saw exists.
No, we're gonna put this in Fez's workshop that isn't traveling with us. This thing goes into Fez's workshop, and then we lose it. No,
On
no,
that
no,
point-
we don't. But that's not salt for the margaritas. That is the gem with the demons inside.
What?
Oh damn! I always get those two mixed up.
Whoopsie doodles.
On that note, we are about 20 minutes over for taking our break. So with that, as Veda has been locked inside this gemstone prison, I am going to say we're going to take our 15-minute break there. Do not go anywhere, folks, and we will see you when we return from the break.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ding, ding.
Ding, dang,
With a bing,
blah,
bang.
bing,
Ooh, ee.
Hi guys. So I completely forgot that our lovely Wingle here has a hard stop in 15 minutes. Otherwise, I would never have went on break there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do some quick wind down interactions right here, and then we're going to end it, and then we'll finish this off next week. Okay. So, let's just go right into it. The last interactions and such. You've just trapped this being inside of this gemstone. Okay? Reactions, actions, what is it that you want to do? You are muted.
And I was talking to myself saying I don't want him to do anything.
You don't want to do anything. Okay. Nemo, Aurora, any reactions at all to this?
I said I don't want him to do anything.
Oh, you don't want him to do anything. Okay, cool. That's absolutely fine. So he's within this gem. You can see him very plainly. He is like slithering around and like swinging these blades at the edge. He's not like trying his hardest to break out. No scratches.
And what
no
did we
nothing
learn?
inside.
And what did we learn?
You can't speak. You can't hear him. So you can't hear him from inside. So.
Dio just
why
kind
we
of
do not
leans really close, taps on the gem a little bit.
And this is why we do not disrespect mothers. Into the bag of holding, you get darkness forever.
With that being the case, with this now being done, there are 3 more doors. You guys went into the one that said the inner sanctum. There is still dorms, there is still treasury, and then there is one which has a broken sign above it.
Know which door that Jericho wants to go through.
You don't know me like Pheasant does, okay?
So Jericho
Will
wanders up
knows
to the
what door
treasury
Jericho
door.
wants to go through.
So Jericho wanders up to the treasury door.
I
But
was
remember,
going
there's
to...
supposed to be monks in there who can fight us.
I don't want to fight any more monks. I just want to get my knife and go.
Okay, so
You know what?
Jericho?
You know what? And I look at the treasury door. I really want to. But I feel like it might be the broken sign door.
Are there any like
Okay.
remnants of the sign that we could piece together like a little puzzle?
Fantastic question, Aurora. What's everybody's
Yay.
passive perceptions?
My passive is 21.
22.
Look how passively
Not that
amazing
good.
we are.
Oh, it's chemistry.
So anybody with a passive perception of 15 or higher is going to see there are remnants of a sign, similar to the ones that are above the other doors, on the floor.
Please say this is where sword is.
Good, we can say it.
Puzzle. Puzzle.
Puzzle. Hacha! Catacombs.
Ooh, that's probably where the sword is.
Excited, more schools to put in our jellyfish.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a whole puppet show. We're gonna be walking and it's just very much one of your jellyfish tendrils just go, yellow.
Just gonna have one be like, this one is Fernando. This one is Veronica.
Just do like a telenovela.
Jorge, I do this back up.
Veronica's twin sister.
Who saw that coming? Not me!
Just collecting skulls. I'm going to name you Carlos. We don't like Carlos.
She would. She would. That's the thing. She would.
I love it. It's a ploy on like the chaotic good in like such a great way though, because you're not doing. You wanted it technical. This is what she does. She's reborn, and it just makes sense for her stuff. Just because it's against the norms of normal humanoids doesn't mean it's inherently bad. I adore this character so much.
So, into the catacombs?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a better option. I feel like dorms doesn't make sense, and I would like to avoid the another monk fight.
So you step into the catacombs.
Mhm.
And as you move deeper into there, that's where we'll wrap today's session. I am going to give you a small after credits scene. That'll be very quick, I promise. Following the windy tunnels of these catacombs, multiple monks have been buried under here. But it takes you to a room which is covered in sarcophagi, wall to wall, made of gemstone. Perfectly preserved monks. And in the centre of it is a standing gemstone sarcophagus. While all the monks that are buried have their hands placed across them like this monk does not.
Because he doesn't have arms.
Because he doesn't have arms.
Because he doesn't have arms. It's the Eladrin.
And as we imagine it panning into the face of this perfectly preserved within this gem, their eyes open. And
Into the battle we go!
So if you imagine you can just see their head, from behind them, you just see two pieces of metal do this and move. And that's what
I can't wait for next week!
Thank you for coming to see us today, guys. I'm going to do the wrap up very quickly. If you do like what you've seen here today, please go and follow all of our social medias at World Tree Quests. We do have a link tree. I'm going to get the link tree and then when I pass over to my players. We have sessions every day except Tuesday, so please do come and check out anything you see. We are mostly on Blue Sky and YouTube, so if you can, please go and follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, join us for more fun stories. I'm going to pass over my players and let them very quickly plug themselves. So, Jess, anything you would like to plug at all?
I'm here, and then on Saturdays I get to be in a Dragon Age campaign, and that's it. I'm here and I'm happy.
Fantastic. What about yourself, Will? Anything for you?
I am Johnny Deadman. I haven't made anything in a year and a half, but my old videos are very funny.
They are indeed very funny. And moving right along, last and most certainly not least, Wingle, anything you would like to plug at all?
I would love to. We had our pilot episode of Tallish Amity. This is on Vex Wild's Twitch. The VOD is still up, and it will go onto YouTube next week. With Son of Asgard, Bardic Sweet Tea, Vex Wild, and myself, run by my brother Norse Raven. Our next episode is on the 23rd of February. We do this once a month. It was a super fun time. I can't wait to play again. So come see us for episode 2 on 223, and go check out the pilot. It was freaking good.
It was a very, very good pilot. It really, really was.
Getting to play with you as a player is just a pleasure. Not fair. Everything he makes is hot. Everything he makes is hot.
What can I say? If that's it from all of my players, then that's it from me, then that's it from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us today, folks. I've been your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quests, here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today, we've had Stories from the Roses, we've had Johnny Deadman, and we've had Wingo the Wizard. From all of us here at World Tree Quests, good night, stay safe. Every now and again, if you ever come across an extra planar deity, or even a greater demon, throw a rock at its head. It might work. Also, don't pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.